I'm in Greenville. I'm in Greenville tonight.
First stop of the tour. Ivan, what have you had going on lately?
Oh man, I've been gigging at night. It's been fun. I've been doing studio stuff during the day. Writing lots of songs, which is cool. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about things that have been going.
We should probably say this is Morgan.
Oh, hi.
This is
Hi.
Morgan Hudson.
Yay.
She is a singer-songwriter here in Greenville, in the surrounding areas. She just helped open a studio
Whoop, whoop.
locally, and then does like a gajillion other things as well.
Yeah, I like burn the candle at both ends, but that's how I like to live my life. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me on the podcast.
You're welcome. What about you, Josh? What's been going on?
Well, we have definitely had our work the past few days covering a big conference at the convention center. It was a lot of work, a lot of fun, really cool. But between that and prep and doing regular commercials that need to get turned out and get on air. But yeah, I mean, that's really taken up a lot of our time. You were shooting photo, I was shooting video. Kind of tackled it together.
Yeah, we opened up for a band from New York called Maddie Walsh and the Blind Spots. They played at Nash, and they're just so awesome. They're so awesome. I met her like 3 years ago. My old band opened up for them at Christie's Europub, and then they came and played last year at Nash, and then they did their spring tour. And
there's a big thing on social media happening right now about bands calling things a tour. What do you?
Oh, what is a tour?
What's a tour to you?
Whatever you want it. Look, well, tonight I'm on tour. I'm in Greenville. I'm in Greenville tonight.
First stop of the tour.
Tomorrow we're in Wilmington. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
Second stop of the tour.
Yeah. So yeah, whatever you want to call it. But no, they were on like a pretty big tour because they came all the way from Ithaca, New York, and then all the way like they're in Florida right now. So, but Mocha was planning their summer tour for 2025, a 2-week tour, and we just started planning our cities and stuff. So
that's cool.
I'm excited about that.
Now, are you the one that does all the planning? Are you the one that makes the phone calls, lines stuff up?
I do a lot of the marketing, yes, and the guys, helping, whenever they can too. But yeah, I kind of hit everything up. Yeah, it's gonna be a northeastern tour, so we've got like Ithaca, New York on our list. Maybe I should go in order so my brain can. Yeah, so like the plan is we'll start. And we'll probably go do like 2 nights in Ocracoke. It's my favorite.
That's the island, right?
Yes, I love that. Yeah, so this is all according to plan. Like if this all works out.
Subject to change.
TV. Like I'd love to do 2 nights in Ocracoke and then do like Washington, D.C., either like Pittsburgh or Philadelphia up to Ithaca, and then on the way back down, maybe Charlotte and then Raleigh, and then finish off the tour in Greenville.
Is this the your first tour?
Yeah, like out. Yeah. I did a show at an art gallery in Florida last year. It was a solo show, very impromptu. And then I played last year in Chattanooga, solo show. But other than that, I haven't really branched out of state much. That is the goal. Yeah. I want to travel. I want to play music. I want to tour bus. So any sponsors out there?
Apparently only if you're on bus or plane is it a tour.
Is it a tour? Well, can someone...
Your mode of travel is what designates or decides.
Is that the official rule?
That is?
I don't know. there's been a lot of like weird statements and arguments and riffs on, so at least what I'm seeing on social media on the like local scene about what constitutes a tour and what doesn't. And I'm like, all of you are touring. Just like shut up. You're all touring.
Musicians.
Like you're all like who the fuck cares?
Yes. Look,
like
musicians, if you were driving 30 minutes to a gig 4 nights
tour
a
stop
week,
number one.
You were on tour.
Tour stop number one. Like who cares?
Like
you go to like Kent Senior, like you do the whole thing where you go on stage. You're like, where we at tonight? Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, we just drove 12 minutes.
Highway 11 was packed up.
Yeah, like I just don't understand why it matters. Like why
it doesn't.
Who cares? Like I get why they do it. Like I get why musicians they'll post a string of shows like all in a run, and especially if it's like all in different whatever, and they call it a blah 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 tour or whatever. What else? Like what else are you?
What else are you supposed to call it?
Yeah, as far as like promotion, like, and who cares?
Yeah, just do what you want.
Go. If you're like one of those musicians that's upset, just like go and like,
why are you upset?
Post your 3 shows and
Yeah,
Here's
I will promote you.
Here's my spring break tour.
Exactly.
My spring break Greenville, North Carolina tour.
That's right. That is right.
Who cares?
Yes.
And I'm doing the tour in my Sebring.
Yes. But
it's good on gas.
Sebring. Why did you pick a Sebring?
I was trying to think the least
least tour bus kind of thing.
Vehicle. Yes.
Yeah. I've got 2 dream cars.
What you got?
Can I digress to this?
Yes.
Okay. I want a 1979 Volkswagen camper bus, Westphalia. Okay. Maybe redone on the outside. I want it to be like mint green. On the inside, I want it like burnt orange plush. Please. White wall tires. And then my second one, 1969 Rolls Royce black. Okay. White wall tires, red pinstriped. Okay, those are my 2 dream cars, okay? I get overstimulated in places where things aren't supposed to be loud. Like when I'm in Walmart. I was shopping with my sister one time, and she just was not having a good time with me because she's like, why are you like this?
What'd you do?
I was just like, I was ready to get out of there.
Way too much.
I was just ready to get out of there.
Walmart's the scariest place on earth.
I
don't care what anybody says.
I
dread going to Walmart.
I like Walmart, but I just wish it was 24-hour here because I want to grocery shop at 11 o'clock at night.
Yes.
That is when I do my best.
Go down each aisle. Take your time.
Yes. For our Walmart.
I really enjoy the pickup option.
Yeah.
I order and I just pick up and tell them when I'm there, and then they bring it out to me.
Okay. Oh, man.
Wait, what's worse, Walmart or crowded bar?
See, a crowded bar, just a crowded bar, not the problem. A crowded college downtown bar,
with young
the problem. It's the young people and the like inch layer of slosh all over the floor and the destroyed bathrooms and
I'm here for it.
I
love a dirty bar.
Oh God, I'm fine with a dirty bar. Is like if the people are older. I
want
don't
older
want
dirty people.
Yes, I just don't want these like. I don't know.
Anyway, but yeah.
I know a pet peeve of Sam now.
No, you're not. You're not a pet peeve. But
she has a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I have some pet peeves myself.
That actually surprises me.
What is one?
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, let us know.
List your pet peeves because you're like
we'll go around
literally
the
epitome of sunshine. So I don't know.
Oh my God, that just man. Okay, that's sweet.
That was just a statement.
I know, but that's
just supposed to be really matter of fact, not something to get emotional
oh,
about.
Sam, you don't like when I get emotional. I'm an emotional bitch. Anyway.
I'm just a bitch.
Oh, pet peeve. Oh man, when people are rude for no reason.
That's not a pet peeve.
That is a pet peeve.
That's human decency.
Like,
okay,
but
also this is another one. Hold on. This is maybe a better one that's more valid. Whatever. Okay, like when you're at a stoplight and it changes to green 0.00002 seconds
honks.
ago and someone honks.
It's like
I want to sit here now.
Do you do that?
No, I don't.
I've seen people sit before. Yeah.
And I'm like, it just turned. I'm going.
Yeah. Especially because like there are times when you're like not paying attention and then you get the honk. And if I do that, I'm like, I wave like thanks.
That's
like
fine.
My bad.
But if I'm
I'm paying attention and I've literally brought and I like my foot is off the brake and I'm moving my foot to the thing and I get a honk. It's like
that's just like raises my blood pressure.
Yeah, like what were you doing the countdown?
That was cool.
I bet that's one of your pet peeves is when people don't appreciate the music.
I don't think that's a pet peeve. Like, I mean, it is something that I get frustrated. I think that the live music, local artist scene in general is underappreciated because, again, it's just the audience that we have specifically around here. They go to shows and they want to hear someone karaoke Morgan Wallen. They don't want to hear a local musician sing.
Or like originals or whatever.
Yeah, and that's a frustration of mine. I don't know if it would be a pet peeve, but...
I love like interweaving some originals into some covers. Like we do both, but we have a lot of originals. And we were actually at a show one night, and we had played a bunch of covers, and then we played a song off our last album called "Fatal Flaw." And what I loved is there was this girl out in the front row, and she was pretending that she knew this song. Actually, no, wait.
When they're they're into the song, but they don't know the words, so then they're just like trying to sing along like they do.
Yeah, actually, I take that back. It wasn't Fatal Flaw because that was out. Because I'm like, oh, well, maybe she has heard it. But no, it was this song that's not out. It's called Sleeping Alone. And I'm like, there's no way she's heard this because this isn't out anywhere. But we did play Fatal Fall that night. But yeah, so that's so that was cool.
Well, at least that's when you know like they like it.
They like the song.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
They're trying to like be like
yeah.
Into it.
So I was like, ooh, that's cool. I love that. But yeah, I love playing originals and covers. I mean, you know, people want songs that they can sing along to, and that's fine. I like doing a good mix.
Yeah.
But it would be, you know.
I'm not saying nobody should do covers. I shoot so many shows, and I get tired of, we have a very talented mix of musicians in the area.
Yeah.
And they play in these places, and I get tired of, they're afraid to play their originals because people don't listen and don't want to listen.
Right.
Or they're like playing their originals, or they're playing like covers of songs that they enjoy or whatever, and people in the crowd are just drunkenly screaming, "Play Morgan Wallen!
Oh, gotcha.
Play Morgan Wallen!
Freebird!"
Freebird!"
You always
And
get
it's
Freebird.
like,
Freebird's a great song,
like,
but I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah, like, and like also why I've heard the song "Dick Down in Dallas" so many times in the last like,
I mean, it's a
year,
banger.
2 years,
But
and everybody, I get why the bands play it because people go nuts, but it's like, is this the only song you guys know?
Right.
This is it. This is your top tier music that we like. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Like,
because like as an artist, like I feel like I pour my heart out onto the page, and then it's like that's the best feeling, like to like go through something in your life and you have this experience, and then you put it on the paper, and then you put it, you know, together with a band, and you go out and you play it, and people like that. Like,
and
that's just a different
live music,
feeling.
I want to hear the performer's music. I want to hear. I'm not saying you have to do an all original, you know, and everybody sits there quietly or anything. You know, there are venues for that. I'm not saying I do that, but it bums me out that artists are put in a position where, or musicians around here are put in a position where they're afraid to play their own music because it's so underappreciated, and like it almost sometimes will ruin the vibe of the crowd. Like, they'll like leave the dance floor while like bands like are playing their originals, and then wait until they'll come back for the next, like, you know, Billboard Top 100 song you play, and it like I don't know. I would love to see the, you know, the community like listen and appreciate the talented artists that we have. I go to live music to find music, new music I like. I don't want to listen to the same five. And I always use Morgan Wallen because it's the best example. I don't, you know, hate Morgan Wallen or anything, but I want to find more than his top 5 hits that are on the radio.
Yeah, and
plus Dick Down in Dallas.
I mean, I'm here for all of it because like I love singing "What's Up" by the 4 Non Blondes, Zombie, Cranberries. Like I will belt that out right now. But I also want to sing songs that we've written and created, and I feel like if you do a good combo, you kind of get the best of both worlds. What I don't like is I guess I'll talk about one thing I don't like. Like, I do have a lot of patience with other people. I do. I don't have a lot with myself, but I do with other people. And, you know, when people come and ask, like, can I sing a song? And I'm like, you know, I'm 99% of the time, if they have the balls to ask that, either one, they're probably a local musician, they're probably good, or 2, they're just really drunk, right? And you can usually tell.
I mean, it's pretty rude to do that.
You know.
I mean, it depends the context. If you're at open mic, obviously, But even like if you're there performing,
that's what I'm saying though. Is like
rude.
This just falls into, I feel like, the audience that we've grown and filled doesn't have actual appreciation for the local like musicians, because they don't look at it as actual musicians putting on a performance. They look at it as people around town gathering up on a stage and just playing songs partying. You know, for you, and partying. Right. Where it's I'm like, craft, these are like, and that's kind of my point when I get across is because it's not just that they request songs that maybe I don't like, but also if you don't play the songs they want to hear, they decide you're not a good band.
And we've had that. We've had that too.
That's what I don't like. That's where I feel like the talent is unappreciated in like this area, because the only way you're truly appreciated is if you stand up there and you're a cover band for what they already know and hear. They're not like, people aren't going to live music shows here to listen to the specific band. They just want to see a group of people with musicians and a microphone sing the songs that they want to hear.
Yeah. Well, and I definitely think there's truth to that. I think that like it can be kind of discouraging, as an artist.
Yeah, it's
for
very
sure.
frustrating even as not an artist. I'm like, you guys have talent, and I'm just waiting for a couple of you to like completely blow up because then like maybe like they'll be like, oh crap, like I remember when they were playing at, like insert bar name from Greenville here, and I saw them for a $10 cover, and dang, I wish I would have paid attention.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
but yeah, I mean, and I guess the way that I combat that and not get all in my feelings about it is like, at the end of the day, I'm on stage and I get to do something that I love, and that's enough for me. And they can like it or they, or not.
So I know we've talked about a little bit. You're in the middle of a bit of a rebrand.
Yeah. So, okay, let me talk about this. So, out next month, I'm gonna have a song with Lonnie Britton, but it'll be under the name Morgan Hudson. I've got some previous songs. They're out under Morgan Hudson Vickers, so you can still find those there. But I'm going to be re-releasing all of those songs under Morgan Hudson. And that'll be like any solo stuff that I put out or collaborating like with other artists like Lonnie will be under the name Morgan Hudson. So you can find that there. And then the band stuff will be under MoCo, M-O-C-O. And so the band's writing songs. We're working on our next album. But so I'm excited about the rebrand.
How does that feel like in life, rebranding? Has that been hard?
From like a business side of it, it hasn't been too difficult. Like, there's some venues that still advertise me under Morgan Vickers, which is fine, but I want to make the switch to Morgan Hudson. So, and that just be, my brand, Morgan Hudson of MoCo. That's what I want it to be. And rebranding life has felt pretty good.
I was going to say, I feel like I've went through those phases a couple times. And it feels like elevating to me almost. And like, I think anytime you get the opportunity to have a fresh start and reinvent any aspect of yourself is exciting, and you should be really excited. Yeah,
I am excited. It definitely has not been easy. That is, it's definitely an understatement, but I feel really good. I feel like at the most like peace I've ever felt in my life, and I feel like I've written a lot of songs about a lot of stuff, but it's all good.
I kind of wanted us to dive into like your process of songwriting. Okay.
Yes,
because creatives are cool. That's kind of what our podcast is about.
It should be on a shirt. Creatives are cool.
Creatives are cool.
Yeah.
Let me write that down.
Yeah, write that down.
Yeah, on a shirt. Or I want a hat, because this is my only ball cap. Like I said, I wear a ball cap for you guys.
You're the person who asked me that time about if we have 1413
merch.
I
want some.
I think we need to do that.
What was the question? I don't remember.
We're getting in. We want to know about your creative process for songwriting.
Yes. Wow. Okay. So for me, if I sit down and try to write a song, unless I'm writing it with someone else, like unless I'm co-writing, if I like say, okay, Morgan, you're going to sit down and you're going to try and write. Nope. Never happens. All of my songs, I've pretty much spit them out 30 minutes or less. Like I've polished them up, obviously, and like, changed them around and things. But like normally if I write a song, I got something to say and I got to get it out. A lot of my songs have so many words, and the guys in the band, they're like, hey, can we say this and less? And I'm like, okay, let's bring it back just for like melody's sake, like I can take out some does and some I's and some, whatever.
I've heard people say they'll have like a kind of like a zinger line, and it'll sit with them forever, and they'll finally like find a song to fit it into, or like something that works in it. Like,
yeah, there's a song that we're working on, and we might change the name of it, but okay, I won't say the name, but. Oh man, how do I
spit it out, Morgan?
Okay, I make a long story short. All right, so long story short.
No, we want the long
version. I broke both my legs when I was 19. Okay, listen.
All right, the short version.
Cook.
All right, and a bunch of other stuff. I broke both my legs, my right foot and my right arm all at the same time. So I have scars on both my legs, right? Okay. I'm clumsy also. Okay. And I fall down a lot.
The two aren't related.
I fell down. And I skipped my knee. Okay. It was bleeding and Anyway, I walked in the studio and I think Ryan was like, what happened to your knee? And I was like, oh, it's fresh blood on an old wound. And I was like, oh, fresh blood on an old wound. Anyway, so I wrote a song about that. But yeah, so the song is the star lyric, I would say, is there's fresh blood on an old wound, and it opens right up when you walk through the room. Ooh, so that's
pretty good.
Yeah. So I just took that one little thing and then wrote a whole song about it.
Do you have lots of cases of you saying like words that go with each other, a rhyme or something? You're like, oh, I need to pencil that down because I'll save that for later.
Yes, exactly. And there's so many voice notes on my phone of me. Like, I'm just like recording and I'm like, da-na-na-na-na. Okay, yeah, cool. And then I go back to it later and then I write a song about it. Yeah.
I don't have anything else on my sticky note, I don't think.
Josh, what do you...
Unless you want to do a little plug for Nash Studios.
Yeah, if you guys need any recording, mixing, mastering, podcast, songs, content creation, come see us at Nash Studios off of 5th Street in Greenville. And also our band MoCo, M-O-C-O. Check us out. And solo, Morgan Hudson. And Lonnie Britton and I have a song coming out next month called Lonely Together. And
we did the music video.
Yes,
for that.
I was about to say these guys did the music video. I'm so super excited. It was produced by Chuck Phillips out of Washington. Shout out to Chuck. And it's like a cool little short film too, and I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, it's actually not to plug myself or anything, but it's my first storyline music video that I've ever directed, which is like a weird thing.
Isn't it weird to say?
Directed. I love that.
We both filmed it, but the editing is unfortunately on my shoulders. Not really unfortunately, it's just
I know it's a lot.
I put a lot. Yeah, it's it shouldn't be as much as it is, but
you care about it, and that's
putting a lot of pressure on it. But I'm actually really, really excited for that to come to light, for everyone to see it.
And I will say one thing about the music video that for that y'all shot, like, when I was thinking about the different scenes and I was thinking about how I wanted it to look and everything just fell into place because it pretty much was exactly what I envisioned. And that is just so cool. Mm. Like, that, it's exactly what I wanted. And that, just to see that come to life is awesome.
That's what we like to hear.
So,
yeah, even just morphing from, I guess, what we were setting up at the house and then seeing it come to life in a full bit, like, is just, I mean, it's just insane. And I think I used to think about, I hear songs and could see visions of videos in my head and stuff, and it always felt so like far-fetched and like weird to me. And so I guess to see something come together and it to actually happen and did it, and doing it, it's just working on it.
Do it.
Song of the week. Song of the week. I don't want to go first.
You don't want to go first? Oh, well, hold on. I've got my artist. Let me pick a song by them. This is Big Red Button by Maddie Walsh and the Blind Spots off of their album called Talk.
It's a really cool band name.
Oh, it is an awesome band name. They're awesome. They were the band that we opened up for last Thursday at Nash. And I did 2 songs with them. I got up on stage and I did, this is one of the songs I did with them called Big Red Button. And it's fun. It's super fun.
It kind of sounds like your vibe.
Yeah, it was really, really, really fun. So that's my song of the week. I listen to that album all the time. They have several albums, but this album called Talk is my favorite album so far that they've put out. So yeah.
Cool. It'll be added onto the playlist.
Yay.
My song of the week is The Future Starts Slow by The Kills. It's a female
singer.
Yeah, I love their style of music. I love the guitar riffs in it. I think that almost every song I've picked so far has some kind of riff in it that sticks out to me.
So I was fawning over Caitlin Butts because she put out a new song recently, and I love her. But so my song of the week is called A World Where We Work Out, and it's by her and Flatland Cavalry. It's really it's a Flatland Cavalry song, and she's featured on it. It's one of my favorite songs by Flatland Cavalry. There's not really a song they could put out that I wouldn't like. It is what I would normally listen to because it's not happy, but it's like about love, so it's like not. Yeah. It's not really. It's like
they snuck it in there.
Mm-hmm. I really like it. Their voices are like
I can't wait
super.
To hear it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add it to my playlist.
Complement each other.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's cool. Yeah, you guys should check it out. So yeah, there's it.
Yeah.
Those songs will be added to the playlist between takes songs. I want people to start telling us like what they think of the songs we're putting on there.
Yeah.
Nobody tells us. Nobody interacts.
Okay. I'll interact.
I feel like
people start engaging with our podcast stuff. I want to know. I need to know.
I feel like songs are a way to really tell something about somebody. Like their playlist, you could kind of get an idea of what that person's like. So.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I hope they don't use my songs I've picked so far.
I have so many playlists. Like, do you want to know the names of my playlists?
Oh, please.
Oh, can we? Let's play that game. I want to play that game.
Yeah, this is
I love this game because this is where I shine.
I'm gonna share 3. One of them is get my.
I want to know more than that.
Go ahead.
One is get my groove on. All right, we'll go
I have
back
one
and forth.
called Just the Happy Ones.
Just the happy
and
ones?
it's all the saddest songs I know.
Well, my sad song playlist is "Help Me Get Through This."
Has there been any cries for help? Well, I saw our
That's how we
playlist.
get through this. That's what it's called. It's called "How We Get Through This." I have one called Nostalgia. One called Love.
What's on Nostalgia?
The first song is Jesse McCartney.
I have an old one that I put like a bunch of like breakup songs on, and it's called "Suck It, Mr. Krabs."
I love that. I love that. Do you have a song that you like listen to like every Friday? Because I do. I have songs that
every
I listen to
Friday?
every Friday. Like it's just like Friday is just like, hey, I'm gonna listen to these songs. No,
No. I listen to sad music every day, all day.
So on Friday, I listen to Tom Sawyer by Rush. I listen to that every Friday.
Okay, now you're painting a picture for me.
And so before a gig, I always listen to Back That Ass Up by Juvenile. I do. That's my hype song, But yeah, those are like songs I always listen to. And then I always listen to I'm a Flaminga by Mark Rabillet. I don't know how to say his name.
Every Friday.
Rabillet?
Do you have a playlist of Friday songs?
No, but I just put it on every Friday.